Jason never planned to marry Ella. They had met at a mutual friend's party, music, drinks, then shared a bed. He hadn't called afterward, and she hadn't expected him to. So, when she showed up weeks later holding a positive pregnancy test, he stared at her speechless. "I'm not getting rid of it," she said, almost apologetically. He blinked. "Then don't expect anything from me." But the pressure came from her conservative parents, his own mother too. In the end, he married her with stiff smiles and no honeymoon. That's how Ella became his wife, though Jason never once said he loved her. From day one, the marriage was cold. Jason worked late, slept on the far side. He didn't yaw. Just ignored, and that hurt worse. When she talked, he sighed. When she dressed to impress him, he barely looked up from his phone. "You trapped me," he said when she asked why he never touched her anymore. Her heart cracked, but she smiled through the pain. "I just thought, maybe with time you'd see I really love you." He laughed, a bitter, cruel laugh. The baby came, Noel, and Ella thought things would change. Jason held the boy like something fragile and sacred. He even smiled once or twice, but it didn't last. Soon, he was out every night again. Rumors started. Ella knew he was cheating, but when she confronted him, he didn't deny it. "What do you care?" he said coldly. This was never love. Still, Ella stayed because she loved him. She shielded her son from the tension in the house, hoping for a miracle. But miracles didn't come, only more loneliness. Until one evening, after making Noah's dinner, Jason came in smelling of alcohol and perfume. Ella asked if he'd eat. He didn't answer. Instead, he looked her in the eye and said, "You're just a glorified nanny. I don't see you." Those words made her stop hoping. The next day, immediately he left for work. She packed and left. Jason came home that night to a quiet house. He called. She didn't answer. He drove to her mother's house. She wasn't there. And that's when it hit him. He had lost the only woman who ever truly loved him, and also his only child. And Ella, she moved to a small city. Found a job in a daycare. Life was hard but peaceful. She'd wake to Noah's giggles, walk into preschool, and return at night to cuddle him close. She didn't have a man or wealth, but for the first time, she had herself. And in that healing space, she realized she was never the problem. She simply loved someone incapable of love. And now, she would never make that mistake again. The end. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories.